now it is on. Good morning, Adventure Cats. Good morning. Okay, so today, we are making spinach and mushroom omelets. I know. You're all like, but yesterday you said you were going to make zucchini. I was in the mood for zucchini omelets yesterday. Today I'm in the mood for mushroom omelets. So we're making mushroom omelets. All right. Omelets are super easy to make. They're super quick, and they're really nice on days like today, which is daylight savings in Canada. Yay! And we moved forward ahead. So I have one less hour sleep than normal. Okay, alright. So step one, warm up your pan. Get yourself up to medium heat. Alright, and then we are going to take a little bit of oil. Now, you're like, what's all this over here? Okay, so this, we have about 1 cup of spinach. We have 1 cup of mushrooms. We have the equivalent to medium-sized onions. If you're using rehydrated onions like I am, you are going to want 6 tablespoons and just rehydrate that. Then we've got 4 eggs, and then we have 4 tablespoons of powdered goat milk. In our case, you can use whatever kind of powdered milk you want. You do you. Or you can use actual milk if you feel like it. I like the goat milk because it keeps my omelets thick. Alright, then we have 2 teaspoons of oil, and this is going to be going into the omelet part as opposed to into our filling part. And then we have 1/2 of a teaspoon of grains of paradise. And once again, for those of you who are not allergic to black pepper, you can just use black pepper. It's fine. But if you are allergic to black pepper, grains of paradise looks the same, it tastes the same, but it is not black pepper. Yeah. Okay, then we have 1/2 a teaspoon of salt and 2 teaspoons of dextrose. Alrighty. Alright, now we had an adventure this weekend. I spent like a day trying to see if I could figure out what was lagging the streams, and I think I solved it. It was a very long Saturday, but we should get better, happier goodness. Now, if you're wondering what kind of oil, just something that can stand high heats and also doesn't have much flavor of its own. Like sunflower oil, safflower oil, canola oil. The only one I don't really advise in this kind of a situation is olive oil, and the reason for that is because it burns really easily. It burns really quick. And it messes with your gut. It's gonna run. You're like, it's a good thing with you messing with your. Yeah, I'm messing with my teeth. Alright. There we go. Nice and warm. Alright, so step 1. Step 1 to 1 it out. We're gonna take a can of spoon chili here, and we're gonna toss in our onion. Onion frying time! Now, if you want to add garlic to it, you can. I wasn't in the mood for garlic this morning, so we're not doing it. I thought maybe I would be, but not today. Not today. And we got a special treat for today. We picked up some Gouda. If I'm pronouncing that right. If not, yeah, whatever. So we got some Gouda goat cheese over the weekend, so instead of having cream cheese on the omelets today, I'm going to give us a sprinkle of the goat Gouda. Very exciting. Okay, for this we are going to take some salt. Little bit of salt, half a teaspoon again. I may change my mind about the quantity as we go, because the filling you're doing to taste, right? For the filling you're just going to do with, like, does it taste good to you? Do you like it? Fantastic. And usually doesn't need much. Sometimes I put dill in, sometimes I don't. Like, the only 2 constants are the salt and the grains of paradise, or salt and paprika. Everything else changes up depending on mood or what else is going in. Alright, mushrooms are getting added. And remember, you can freeze mushrooms. They freeze really well. Same with your spinach. Your spinach, the spinach I froze and then crumbled after it was frozen, and it makes it so that you end up with like a really nice. The leaves aren't too big, they're not too small. Yeah. For spinach though, if you want to have this fresh spinach salad or something, freezing them will not work for that. But if you're planning on cooking with the spinach, then freezing them is good. And these are the laws. Oh. Good morning. Hope you are enjoying your first cup of coffee or second cup of coffee of the day, whichever one it is. And I'm on. Alrighty. Alrighty. So if you see, we've got our onions up on the side there, and then you're currently focusing on the mushrooms. Mushroomy goodness! Okay. Alright, now while that is going on, that's going to take a little bit for the other thing. Well, wait. Alright, so in goes our stuffies. Alright, I still want this for a second. I can't grab like, what about the shells, Pharaoh says? I don't know what you're talking about. What shells? These eggs are shellless. No, they're not. Azul. Alright, and you notice 4 eggs. 4 eggs makes 2 omelets, or one really, really big one. Making a mess. Oh, going in there. There it comes. Alright, now if you get a little bit in like I just did, just use the shell to get it out. You don't have to go fishing for it. Next, we are going to de-eggify ourselves. And the counter. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. All of this, I'm going to put together in this one, and then these guys, I'm going to put specifically in the freezer on their own. Alright. Finished getting the egg taken care of. You're like, excellent. Now the reason why you clean up egg like immediately is because if you do not, you will have regrets. Well, there's the sanitary side of it, and then there's the fact that eggs like to like hard bind to things. Eggs are like, hey, I want to be a part of the crew. They're like, no, leave us be. And the eggs are like, no, we're together now. And you're like, no, why? So it is important you make absolutely certain that there are no excuses for not cleaning up egg immediately. Be like, all right, how many egg puns are you going to throw at us? Maybe a few more. We'll see how it goes. Alrighty. I don't know exactly how many egg puns we have, but we'll get there. Okay. Mushrooms are coming along nicely. Meow. Alright. As you do, as one you lose. Okay, so for this part, because we're using powdered goat milk, you're going to be like, why does it look so powdery? Because it does. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about a thing. Every thing gonna be alright. Woke up this morning before the rising sun. All the birds are still asleep. Oh, why? Why do we have daylight savings? Why is that even a thing? Okay. What do I want to add? Is in the mood for where are you, darling? Upstairs. Okay, we're putting cayenne in instead. I was gonna put in chili flakes. We're gonna put a little bit of cayenne. Is that always going to upstairs fun? Here we go. Our cayenne has been added in. Just, a little spicy. Just a smidgen pigeon. As we will. All right, it is time. It's time for the spinach to go in. You've ever wondered, do you always seem to be mostly onion? The answer is yes. Yes, I've noticed this. I remember the first time I went to make omelets, I was making some Australian Aussie shrimp omelets, I think is what they're called. And I would like looked at the amount of onion it called for, and I was like, really? That seems like a lot. It seems like it's gonna be really, and it's surprising how they never seem to taste overwhelmingly oniony based on the amount that you're like, I know how much I put in there. I know how much I put in there, and it was a lot. It was a lot, but no, we're good. Okay, now at this point you can choose to add some milk or not, or you can add, and once again, any milk you want. You want to use oat milk? Go ahead. You want to use coconut milk? Feel free. You want to use almond milk? Alright. You want to use cow milk? I guess. You want to use goat milk? Okay. You do. You do. Omelets are pretty forgiving. Zulu. The only thing they do not forgive is you forgetting to preheat your pan. That they do not forgive. Everything else, they're like, yeah, you're fine. You do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Okay, now we're gonna take our tasting spoon and decide what else it needs. Or if it needs anything at all. Well, all in all, I'm pretty happy with the inside. Yeah, it's good. It has passed inspection. Alright, gonna give this another minute, and then it's gonna be time for us to spread up the omelet. I think I left the lid for this pan upstairs. Can you bring it to me? It should be the same size as the one that goes on the tall-ish soup pot pan. Because we're gonna need the lid. I forgot. I spaced on bringing it down. Okay. So this is ready and gets to go aside. It just gets to go right there. And then it is time to the pan. And we're at medium heat. We're not going to stay at medium, but we are going to use the medium to get us to the point where we are good. Azubu. And for this, we are going to, you guessed it, make absolutely certain that we have just enough oil, but not too much. Sure. I think it's that one. This is the one. Awesome. Thank you. Yay! We have lid. Very important. Okay. Extra pan design. Actually, we can bring lid over here because we're going to be using it repeatedly anyway. Alrighty. Something to catch the moisture. Huzzah! Oh, fancy today. You're like, ferocious. Fancy. Okay. As you leave, Alright. Again, we're going to knead our oil on here. Just going like so. Easy to have too much. It's also easy to have too small a amount. So you want to make sure that it's got a nice coating, but at the same time, not so much that your food's going to end up oily tasting. Because bear in mind, we do have oil in here, yeah? Okay, now we're going down to medium low. And pour. Azulu. Okay. Okay, that should do us. Omelet number 1 is in process. Azulu. Okay, now we are just going to cook this part until it is firm, and then we're going to take our filling, put it in, and then we are going to sprinkle it with the cheese. So that the cheese gets all nice and melty, and then this one's done. Again, paranoia. Because egg. Oh, yes. And I was right to be paranoid. Oh, no. Remember, just because you're paranoid doesn't make you wrong. Now, sometimes yes, but sometimes no. There we go. That was all egg. Come on. Extra egg salt. Yeah. You're patiently waiting. You're like, yes, very patiently. I can tell. Oh, it's such a good idea, but at the same time, we need the space. We need the space for the plate. As it moves. I got tea on this one. The heck. Okay. I also got a different plate. Apparently, this one tea stained. We're gonna have to tea stain it. It is not fit. I don't know when I got a tea stain on it. It hasn't been here that long, but I must have put a tea bag on it and wasn't paying attention. Okay. Alrighty. We have one plate. Soon we'll have 2. Okay, and then while this is doing its last little bit here, we are going to get ready for the thing that we're going to have on the side with our omelet. And we have 1 baked potato. I baked it in advance. Baked is a misnomer. Like, you make you can microwave baked potatoes. It's really easy. Like, depending on your potato size, you put it in for like 2 minutes on one side, 2 minutes on the other side, or 3 minutes on one side, and flip it, and you're good. Like, they are not hard to make, and they, like they said, lazy breakfast. This is a very, very lazy, happy breakfast, and that is what we're doing. Alrighty, ready? So we have our baked potato that I stuffed in the microwave for a few minutes, much earlier, and we are just going to butter this one up, get this prepped and ready for the glory and wonder that is. Maybe she likes to use her own salt. As got put Simple Grains Paradise on it. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay, yeah, I am seeing progress we needed to see. Fantastic. Alright, there we go. Alright, so in goes our filling. Lidded because my cat loves cheese like nothing else. We have our fancy treat, which is goat Gouda. It is a Gouda goat. A zubuk. expect any visits by the cat today because she knows I have the cheese. Although I did give her cheese treats in the morning. Like she really likes though. So like while I was grating the cheese, she like jumped up on the counter. I was trying to get her paws in the dish I was grating the cheese into. I haven't the dish. I grate into a smaller container, so she can't do that. But she's like, please give. It's like, give me the cheese. Like you're gonna have to wait. She's like, but it's cheese. Like I know. She's like, but it's cheese. But it's cheese. Why don't you do this to me? Well, because it's cheese. Alrighty. Yep. Checking on our meltiness. It needs just like a couple seconds more. We are good to go. And then we're going to flip it closed. And now we are going to escort it gently onto the plate. No. We're going to bring the plate over by the glory and wonder is. This will make the escorting process a little bit simpler for us. As we move. Alright. Alrighty. And then just make our life a little bit easier. Right. Use Count Spatula, because I have divested him of all the onion. There we go. And the reason why is I like to use because he gets under really nice. It's a lot easier to like start it off with a silicone one. Silicone for the win, guys. Silicone for the win. If I haven't mentioned that recently, yay! It's flexible, magical, mystical. Damn you! How's that working out? Shush! Sometimes it doesn't cooperate exactly the way you'd hope, but 90% of the time, you're good. And we'll take that 90%. Nice and happy. And then escorting time. Escort has been escorted. Last little bit's a little bit messy, but beyond that, we're good. Hey, Tricky. Good morning. I'm working on it. They've been finessed. All right, so these ones go upstairs, and then we're gonna start the next omelet. As soon as I have gotten everything off of here. Also important when making omelets. Make sure don't leave debris. You will have regrets if you leave debris. Our debris has been taken care of. Hey, Flashlock, good morning. And also, I have great news. Omelets are super easy to make. Super easy. And you can have some very, very soon. Alrighty. We're gonna paint this one. We're gonna get this set up, and then I'm gonna run that one upstairs so that eating can happen for the madam upstairs. And then we will do the same for me. Mine is next. Yay! But good. If I'm making you hungry, I'm doing my job. Okay, now remember, because egg, this goes directly to the sink now. It does not pass go, it does not collect $200, it goes in the sink and it gets a rinse. Alright, there we go. She's done. I washed all the towels and I forgot to put new towels on. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to also bring down a couple of towels. I haven't seen a second. have returned. We have plate. We have towel for kitchen. Alright. Then we have towel for bathroom. Alrighty, our towel distribution has been distributed. Okay, alrighty. Let's see how we're doing. Still needs time. Alright, waiting it out. Alrighty. Zulu. Now it is my turn to get the potato all set up. Zulu. And this is a way to kind of have hash browns with it, but when you're feeling lazy, you're like, I'm not making hash browns. Not doing it today. Or tired. Like I said, I refer back to it as daylight savings. They move the clock ahead an hour, and I'm like, oh, 1 hour less sleep. Oh, woo. We already get up for, oh my god, o'clock. Today is extra, oh my god, o'clock. Okay, now. Zulu. With the potato, I just, I let it sit for a while, so I'm going to give it, now, if you are going to be, like, doing what I did, where you're distributing the potato, and you're waiting for everything, undercook it a little bit, so that when it comes time, you can actually, serve it, you can give it another, like, 30 seconds or a minute, and then it will be perfectly cooked all the way through, and not too hot, not too cold. That's where I'll be right now. Also, make a potato out from everybody else. It is time to cut them again, guys. Good morning, Axel Chester. Sorry for making you pregnant, man. Sorry, didn't mean to. A context for everybody else. It was a comment to the fitness update. Like as you know, I have been working on like dancing 5 out of 7 days of the week to get her. I want a 6-pack. I want washboard abs. But I also get really tired at the end of the day, and I'm like, I did tomorrow, and it just like I keep putting it off. So we've changed the program. I figure if I make myself accountable to you guys, and you'd be like, so did you exercise today? And I'm like, no. And you'd be like, fuck process. And since I started, being all like, yeah, I worked out last night. By the way, I worked out last night. And you saw a picture of afterwards. And then once a week, putting up a photo in the Discord and Twitter, X now, you know what I mean, saying, this is our weekly update. I did, see? I think it's about like, you're like, we can't tell the onesie. I know, the onesie hides all. But changes nothing. It does not change my desire to move. But yeah, so, and like I said, it's helping. It is helping motivate, like, that. Because I get all tired at night, and then I imagine coming on stream the next day and being all like, hey guys, I didn't work out last night. Being all, and then they're like, oh no, how could you not? And then, oh, I should have put more on the other one. I thought I'd put 50% in, but clearly not, based on the amount going into this one. Alright. This one's gonna be really thick. Yeah, no. But I'm doing good. We did 5 out of 7 days, which is the goal. 2 days off, 5 days on. And Shark Week's gonna. This is like the 1 week where my motivation is lowest because it's Shark Week. So I am relying on you to help me get through Shark Week. Alrighty. Point. Got this all sorted. We are going to spread this out a little bit, make sure that gets all nice and tucked in. Here we are. There we go. Okay. On goes the Gouda. Yeah, it's definitely nail cutting time. It is time! Oh, go on. Oh, damn it! I was gonna. Too late. It's too late! Alright, we put the lid on. We let the cheese melt, and then we are good to go. Then we are good to go. Again, I'm going to use this guy to help us get it off. There, it's already prepared. Be prepared. And then, oh god. Okay, so cheese melts. And then, as you all know, I like to have syrup on mine, so I've got my syrup ready. Something about like the cheese and the eggs and all the filling and like how savory it is with like the sweetness of syrup, just like, oh, it's heaven. It's heaven. I really like it. Like I said, not everyone is into putting syrup on their omelets, but you know, I like it. I like it a lot. That's really good. If you've never tried it, I suggest trying out on like a small bite to see if you like it. If you do like it, you'll be like, oh my god, this is awesome. And if you don't like it, you're like, why would you do this? And yeah. Oh, do you? Congratulations, Tricky. Congratulations. Oh, okay. Mom is in yogurt heaven right now. But that is awesome. That is awesome. Will you put that on the YouTube? Our cheese is almost melted. We're almost there. It's almost time for us to get to eat it, but also photograph it. I'm gonna get the phone, so we're ready to do that. Because otherwise, I'm just gonna eat it. I'm very hungry. Oh no, I forgot to put the butter on. Oh my god, I've been so concerned with like. Okay, this is fine. I warmed it up so the butter would melt all nice and everything. It's fine. Everything is fine. Okay, there we go. Let's see if we can zoom. And then a wee bit of salt. Okay. There we go. Our cheese is nice and melty. Yeah, baby. Okay. Alrighty. Time for us to finesse our omelet, as it were. It's all like, but it's so thick. Like I know. Just going. Just keep going. What do? We fold. Okay. There we are. Here we are, born to be eaten. We're the princes of the omelet world. Do. Oh, what? You're like, yes, be careful, Presence. It is warm. This is true. Go. We have. It needs support. There we go. We have. It's got the support it needs. It is coming off. It is on. We are making a beautiful photo. Oh, it's a little bit tilted. So, there we go. Huzzah! Behold! My masterpiece! Okay. We will go put it in the sink. So. But I was happy with how that turned out. We're good! Huzzah! Okay. Extra, okay, on the song. Also, okay. Alright, okay. Now we do our cleanup. And then we take our photo, and then we get to eat it. And we get to reap the rewards of this bountiful harvest. Right? Oh, man. But look, here we go. Nice. Ooh, hot. It's fine. You're right. They're warm. They're warm as you live. Okay, now remember, if you were working with an induction cooker, this will cool down really quickly and you'll be able to move it out of the way. If you were using a traditional stovetop, you're gonna have to wait. Or if you're on like an actual stove, well, you don't have to move it, it's stove. But you know what I mean, if you're working on a hot plate situation. I did add cheese, Totem King. It's got Gouda. Goat Gouda, even. Fancy goat. That's it. It does has it. It does. Yeah, omelets and cheese are like, a firm handshake. Trying to criticize what you weren't even watching. I'm on to you. Okay. Well, and hi, Totem King. Good morning. Move this out of the way. Should have added cheese. Okay. It's cooled down enough to move. Perfect. Here we are. Seriously, induction cookers are amazing. It's just heats up fast, cools down fast. It's cooks fast. You're good. Like, it's just nice. So, well, actually, it depends on what temperature you want. As you're aware, the induction cookers require you're like, should have added eggs. But then they wouldn't be vegan omelets. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Although vegan omelets are actually a thing. They're made without eggs. That is this. I think, if memory serves me correctly, use tofu to kind of it's been a while. I haven't. I would have to look in the book of tofu, but I swear to gosh, somewhere in there is a recipe for how to make omelets. Okay, so chat's gonna go down for a second, and I'm going to teach you how to make photos of your food. Alright, that goes down here. There you are. Okay, so step one, as you'll notice, I'm making sure the counter is all nice and clean, and I'm also getting absolutely everything off of it. And that is because, well, the camera does all. And you don't want clutter. You want your food to be the main focus. And the easiest way to make sure your food is the main focus is so there's nothing else there. Now, sure, if you want to stage stuff around it, go ahead. But, if you're like, nah, I need the staging, we're just going to look at the food, it's going to be glorious. Okay. And now I'm going to make a decision. Do we want it to be on that side or to be on that side? That side. Okay. Alright, and then we are going to take this and we're going to tilt it, yeah? And the reason we are tilting it is because this makes it, more pleasing to the eye. It's more like you looking at it. So it's a way to tilt the photo without having to actually use tilt in the photo, which is a thing you can do, post. But this way, you don't have to do a post because it's already done. Alright, and then thing number three that you must do is portrait mode. Portrait mode for the win. Okay. And what you're going to do is you're going to take 3 photos of it up, 3 photos of it on the side, and that's your minimum. You can take more than 3 of each, so 6 total, or more, but no less than that. Because even if you think the first one's oh, this is the one, is it though? Is it going to be the one? You don't know. Maybe not. Alright, so this way you're guaranteed to at least one of these, hopefully. Hopefully. Alright, so here we go. We're going to do our first portrait mode, and then angles. I haven't mentioned today, angles for the win. The amount of times the angled shot has been the one that I absolutely freaking love and end up using for the photo of the food for the video is high. It is very high. And also, when you're taking the wide shots, make sure you get those parts at the top, otherwise you're going to have some really disappointing photos of your food. They're like, wow, I have a photo of the underneath of the plate, and it looks fabulous. You're like, does it though? Okay, there we go. And then one from above. Without me in the photo. I'll see your shadow. Shadow. You're like, I see my hands. Meow. Alright. Alrighty. Omelet is ready. As you will. Do vegans buy flowers? Yes, they do. And we're, once again, Totem Kim, we are not going into the semantics. No semantics for you. Put down the semantics gun and back away. Alright. Alrighty. We have our tea. We have our omelet. We have our syrup. Zoo. There we go. Look at it. As you doesn't it look beautiful? Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing gonna taste so yum. Oh, so good. So good. It's nice, it's not too spicy, not too cheesy. It is breakfast. Ah, because I like it, Totem King. Because I like it. Oh, I thought you were asking why I like. We're asking. Yes, I like to put syrup on omelets. This is a personal preference. You do you. The savory and the spicy and the cheesiness with omelets, I find like pairs really, really amazing with that, Jemima. And hey, Chisel. I like it. It is the good. And but once again, that is my own personal preference. You do you on your omelets. As you will. So, happy daylight savings. And for those of you in Europe, you're like, what? It's not daylight savings yet. That's next week. So instead, happy week of confusion. So we go first. Or do we go first this week? I think we do. And then winter, you guys go first, if I remember correctly. Because, heaven forbid, we should, No, it makes sense, because it's based on the sun, but, like, yeah. Oh, I'm just gonna leave it just there. That is fair. Some people do like having ketchup with it or whatever. As y'all know, I'm allergic, so it's no. But yeah. Well, no, like yeah, people do totally put although mustard, I don't know, maybe honey mustard I could see, but See, Totem King, that is a personal preference. People want to dip their fries in their shake, as long as I don't have to share the shake with them, they can do whatever they want. I'm cool with it. But if I'm expected to have a sip of that shake afterwards, well, not that I can, you know what I mean. I was like, this is all moot, because, the whole... Yeah, I know some people like to dip their fries in milkshake. It's whatever. People do weird stuff with their food. They can do what they want. It's not my jelly, but it is, as long as they're eating and happy and getting all the nutrients they need out of life, the universe, and everything, then yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be too big a bite. Make it smaller so it fits in the mouth. Damn it. It fell apart, it's fine though. Gosh, it's moments like this I wish I wasn't allergic to maple syrup. Because I bet maple syrup on this would be amazing. What? Okay. I haven't seen Pulp Fiction forever. But yeah, no, people do mayonnaise and fries. Heck, I do mayonnaise and fries sometimes. I don't know what mood I'm in, but yeah. started out okay. Well, at least you tried it. Gave it a go. We're like, all right, is this actually good? And you're like, nope, not for me, thanks. And so it wasn't. I'd say this is the breakfast of champions, but this is the breakfast of laziness. I agree on that, purely on the being allergic to tomatoes thing. Yeah, I was all about ketchup as a little kid before we found out about the tomato allergy. Irony. That's fair, Shinzo. And that makes sense. Well, yeah, or Shinzo, sorry, but yeah, because it's good. It's really nice. It gives it like a nice mellow flavor, but it still gives you like the texture of adding a sauce. So it's like, it's exactly how I felt. But once again, only because I'm allergic. I'm sure I would have a different opinion if I was like, oh my god, tomatoes and that? How could you? Weird, just. Okay, do you mean like very hot as in very spicy, or do you mean very hot as in like hot soup and ice cream? Oh. Oh yeah, okay. Any kind of treat with ice cream on it is awesome. Like, okay. Once I figure out where all the pieces to the ice cream maker are, hoping that I still have all the pieces to the ice cream maker, we are going to make goat ice cream and coconut ice cream and a bunch of other ice creams, and they I just have to find them. I got the ice cream maker a long time ago in a lab far away, and I don't know if I still have all the bits to it, or even it. I haven't seen it in many a year. Fried ice cream sounds that's like something you would eat at a fair. At like one of those food stands. like hey, because they've got fried everything at the fair, right? They're like, here's fried scorpions, and yes, that is not me picking something out of the air. That is a thing. Here's fried this. Here's fried that. Did you want a fried Snickers bar? Also fried Oreos. I can totally see it. Yeah. Also, we have fried ice cream. Would you like fried ice cubes? Not fries ice cream. You'd have to eat it really quick. Really? How are they in mint sauce? I've never actually given mint sauce a go for that. Like I've had mint sauce with, pretty sure it was pork a long time ago. So, mint sauce with meat of some kind. Applesauce was also involved, which is why I think probably pork. That was a long time ago in a lab far away. No, by mint sauce, do you mean mint jelly? Like, or do you mean something else? Because once again, we have. Oh, with lamb? Okay, well, it could have been that. Like I said, it was a long time ago. In a lamb far away. Okay. Long enough ago that I was on the cusp of adulthood. It was many, 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 many moons. Oh, so good. The jelly and the sauce stuff? Ah, okay, fair. I don't think I've ever had the sauce stuff. I've had the jelly stuff. I was just about to make a joke, but actually it comes in a third form, because there's also the liquid form. It's mint tea. Okay, it looks like Jello. It jiggles like Jello, but it is not Jello. Like, it's clear. Clear and very, very green. So, like, yeah, that's a terrible thing, but, you know. But it doesn't hold its shape like Jello. It's more, you know, liquidy, like. Yeah, I'm like, it's just, yeah, it's a jelly. Yeah, no, that's why I was all like, what do you mean, Totem King? Because I know we have different jam, jelly, what have yous. Okay, nice. Okay, I wasn't sure. Wanted to make sure. Okay, so once the omelet is finished, we're going to take the rest of the potatoes with us over to play Hearthstone. And, are you going to play with me? Totem King? Is there a J lurking about? Ooh. Or has Jay also been victimized by daylight savings? There's like one state in America that doesn't participate in daylight savings. And a friend who lives there, I don't remember which state it is. And every time everyone else is groaning about daylight savings, he's like, yeah, we don't do that. And we're like, dude, we're all jealous. All of us. Not today? Okay, that's fair. Actually, I'm going to take my last couple of bites with me. I'm going to grab another cup of tea. And then we're switching. And yes, for those of you who know, I microwave the damn tea. It's faster than boiling a kettle. It's faster. Okay, be right back.